Hey guys, today is February 26th, 2016, and this is a knitting podcast. I am Laura. Thank you for all the returning viewers, and for those of you just coming to check us out, thank you. If you like it, please subscribe and tell your friends. Okay, so last time that I podcast, I talked about the Head of Fude sweater, the cardigan that I did for my daughter. It did get done. She was able to wear it before the weekend. So I will put a picture of that here. Okay, and I have a hoe. I said I was working on the Franken socks or scrappy socks, whatever they call them. I was doing 2 strands at a time using whatever I had left over from my sock yarn blanket right behind me to put in here. So this is the first one, the second one's about to here. And I have another sock on the needles, but it's not the socks that I talked about last time. I ripped out my Super Bowl socks. I did not like the way that the color work was coming out. It was really kind of tight to get on over my heel. So I frogged that, and I'll probably make just some blueberry waffles with just the blue. I won't do the color work with it. But here are my Felici socks. I noticed a lot of people are doing a different colored heel and a different colored cuff. I kind of wish I did, but I kind of forgot about it, so that's okay. We'll go with this. It looks good. Still looks good. I'll wear them. So, Felici Time Traveler. I'm getting ready to do the toe decreases. And then I can start on the second one. And hopefully I won't have second sock syndrome, because I have some goodies. Alright. I'm teasing, I'm sorry. I did show my Love a Spider shawl last time, and I did not work anymore on that. But I did pick up and get quite a bit done on my Whispering Pine shawl. This is almost done. I'm on the lace now. And as you can see, here's where I was last time I talked to you, about 3 weeks ago. And now I'm doing the lace. I'm very excited to have this done. It should be quite a cozy shawl. So I'm looking forward to that. Be nice and cozy. That was made out of Miss Bab's Yummy 2-ply in the Naples colorway, and the white, I think, was just like an Ella Sport Weight white. Now, I'm trying to think of what else, if there's anything. Oh, I did frog the Declan hat that I had on hand spun, and I recast it on and started it again using Patton's Worsted tweed. You can kind of see where I'm at if you're familiar with the Declan. I'm getting ready to do the 3-needle cabling up here. The first set. It's a free pattern, as I think most of them are. I can't, speaking of free pattern, if I didn't say, this is the Honey Cowl. It's a free pattern. This is one skein of spun right round worsted. I don't remember the colorway. This is like 3 years old. But she does excellent coloring, so you need to check her out if you haven't. And if I seem a little scattered, I filmed this podcast, the mail came, I got a package, I ran and got my daughter, ran to the grocery store, came back home, opened up the package and I was like, okay, everybody's gotta see what I got. So, that's why. Alright, I did do some sewing. Huloko has her tutorial on her bags, and I did finally get mine done. I think I talked about this in my first or second episode. I had these scraps laying around, and they were the right size, and I did get the candy, but this kind of reminded me of my grandmother, and I thought, I'm going to make that bag. So this is my bag, and I put all my little minis in there, and then I made my daughter a bag, which she uses for makeup. Wake up, put on a little makeup. So here's hers. Okay. That's the sewing that I did. And that is a super good pattern. If you're not familiar at all with the sewing machine, I'm not. I cheated my way through home ec. Thank goodness for teenage boys. They did the work. Okay, I just got the hall pass. I said I was not going to buy anything new. You should never, ever say that. You can try. You can try not to buy anything new. And I also mentioned the Rosewater shawl that I wanted to do. Well, and I knew I wanted it to be a pale pink. We were out at one of our little villages up by the lake, and they had an ice festival, and we went into the yarn shop up by the lake, and my daughter found this. This is 3 Irish Girls. The colorway is Grace Kelly. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And I am obviously working on the second repeat of my lace for the Rosewater. Isn't that, that is so pretty. You can tell it's one of my favorite colors. You can see the flowers up there. Match pretty well. So, I bought, and I even called my husband. I thought he talked me out of it. He didn't. So, and I think this is the first yarn that I've bought that has cashmere in it. And that's Grace Kelly, 3 Irish Girls. Simple garter stitch and then some lace work. So that's great. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else. I don't think there is. Besides what I have to share. Okay, and so that was an acquisition. And then I also acquired through there's like 3 LYS is pretty close to where I live. As far as close is concerned when you live in Ohio. And I stopped in today at the LYS where I learned how to knit. And she had just gotten this in. Louisa Harding. This is, I haven't even totally looked. I think it's lace. Yeah, it's lace. 100 grams, 437 yards. And it's 75% wool, 25% vicose. I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google that. But this is the Dale colorway. And if you bought the yarn, you got this pattern to go along with it. She has very similar coloring to my daughter, and these are her colors. So I think that is good. I don't know for sure if I'm going to make this out of this. I almost want to do something else with this. I want to wait and see what Woolen Vines shawl is made out of. Because if it's made out of lace, you know what? No, that would be a fingering, wouldn't it? 100 gram ball, 437 yards. It feels really nice. So yeah, it would be fingering. interesting. I don't know. So many things. So many things. A light fingering. I think succulents would also be a light fingering. Who knows? Okay, so I did buy 2 things. Oh, and Tonya, Kathy said to tell you hi if you're watching. And also, Tonya, if you're watching, she's one of my knitter friends that I did the Head of Food Day knit along with. I got my package from Becky from the UK. She sent me this beautiful card. And Tonya, I don't know if you knew, she was going to send you something too. So hopefully I'll see you Sunday. I can get this to you. Fun. So she sent me this lovely card. She sent me candies. I don't know if I have them in there. I think maybe I do. She sent me these homemade stitch markers that she made. A progress keeper. Let me see if I can get my hands working here. 3 lovely owl stitch markers. And progress keeper. And yeah, I did put the candies in here. She sent excuse me. She sent me 2 balls of West Yorkshire spinners. One is in the Kingfisher colorway, which I really wanted. So happy to get that. And I want to double check and make sure of what the other one is. Yeah, it's the owl colorway. What's the other one? So yay socks. More socks. This is the colorway I definitely wanted, and this was actually my second choice. So, bonus. Super bonus. Okay. Then, check my time. Okay. She sent some teas. She sent me some Tea Pig teas, which I love Tea Pig teas, and I didn't tell her that. A rhubarb and ginger and apple and cinnamon. I love Tea Pigs. So exciting. Love those. Love it. And 2 candles. They smell really good. And they are pomegranate. I forget where I saw it now. Damson and pomegranate. I don't know. They smell really, really good. Let's see where it says what flavor they are. And sorry about the rustling. Here's the candies. Lots and lots of candy. And then tons and tons of minis. So much. I'm so excited to put these in the blanket. And I know she sent me 2 of her Kool-Aid dyed ones. So one I'm going to put to the side. Probably this one for heels and toes, or cuffs and toes. And one I'll put in my blanket. And then just all these other ones. And she put on them what they are and what they're for. So cool. So, yay, I can't wait to use these. And that's that. Pretty happy girl. I think that's all I really have to share today. Thanks for coming by. Happy knitting.